Read alouds was something that I did not do growing up. So it's something that I definitely wanted to incorporate. Welcome back to Yes We Homeschool. I'm Stephanie. I'm a homeschool mom to 3 kids, ages preschool through 8th grade. If you are subscribed already, I want to say thank you and I'm glad to see you here. If you are not subscribed and you're interested in everything and anything homeschool related, from reviews, encouragement, lighthearted reels, which you'll find more on my Instagram. You can go ahead and follow me there as well. Let's talk read alouds. Where are most of these books from in this pile? They are from the Lightning Literature Language Arts Level 3 program. I did a review on that program. I will link it below. And although we're not using it anymore, not for any negative reasons, I recommend that program. It simply was not a fit for my daughter. We are going to be using their literature packet because their book selections are top notch. And I also might get their teacher manual because the teacher manual has questions that you can ask your student to make sure that they're retaining what's being read. The questions also challenge them to think critically, to predict things, what if scenarios, challenges them to place themselves in that situation. So it's a really great setup when it comes to their literature. So let's get started. The first book that we read was Sarah, Plain and Tall. Let's see, let's rate them from 1 to 5. I don't think I have any here that are less than that, but I'll try to be fair. I'll give this a 5, and it is about a father and his children who have lost his wife, their mother, and insert Sarah, and it goes into detail on that transition. So it touches on heavier topics like death. And so you want to make sure that your child is okay with that. Some kids are more sensitive to that because it is discussing their mom having passed away. So, but it opens up a lot of discussion, which I think is the best thing about homeschooling. So definitely recommend 1 out of 5. If you have a child who's sensitive to heavier topics, then maybe hold off until they're a little bit older. The next book that we read was Rickshaw Girl, and it is about a young girl named Naima, and they are from Bangladesh. They live in a small village, and her family is facing some financial problems. She wants to help, but because of societal norms, she's unable to help in the way that she wants to help. And she begins to feel desperate because she finds out that her younger sister might not be able to go to school anymore because they won't be able to afford it. So it goes on to share all the things that she did to be able to help her dad have more money for the family. So we did enjoy it. Next one, this, I'm not even gonna explain it because if you don't know what it's about, you need to go read it. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. My daughter absolutely loved it. I loved it again. I hadn't read it since I was a kid. So we read the book, we watched the movie, and yeah, it's a great book. Next book is Ramona and Her Father by Beverly Cleary. Another one that we really loved. It is about Ramona and her dad. Her dad loses his job, and it goes into detail on what that's like while they're waiting for him to get a job. He also smokes in this book, and that it talks about how she tries to convince him to not smoke. Again, heavier topics that really challenges your young reader to think critically and to answer some good questions. So I like that. This is the last one that we read from the Lightning Literature packet, The Big Wave. Very short. I don't know why that's dog tagged. Short, but also very good. It is about two young boys. They endure a tsunami, and again, it touches on loss and what really matters and how to view life. This is not Christian, it's a secular book. So there is talk here on the dad of one of the boys talks about the gods with an S. And so it was just something, again, to have a discussion with my daughter and how there are people who believe in more than one God and what that is and what the Bible says about that. So I don't shy away from books that touch on topics that are secular, because I know where my kids are with their relationship with the Lord as Christians, and I know that it doesn't sway them one way or the other, especially because we have such open conversation about it. But as part of my review, I'm letting you know that. So I did enjoy it. We didn't enjoy those parts where the dad was referencing gods. My daughter on her own was like, why, you know? But it's a good story. There's a good lesson to it. So that's that. The next book that we just started last week is Charlotte's Web. So I don't have a review for it because we just started. I think we're on the second chapter. But this is a classic, and I'm sure that I don't have to give a review on it, and I'm sure you know. The last book that she read, it wasn't part of the literature package. I found it for her, I think, at the thrift store. Yeah, thrifting. I got it for like 50 cents probably. And it was a good fall book, Nancy Drew and the Clue Crew. I used to read Nancy Drew when I was younger. And so when I saw it, I didn't realize that there was now like in the Clue Crew. Really sweet, fun. We read this both out loud, and she also read it independently. So if you like those, Nancy Drew and the Clue Crew, she has like a ton of series on it, so we like those. The ones that are coming up after Charlotte's Web, that's one we're currently reading. We will read, I think it's this one, The Tale of Despero. We should be done. I don't know if we're gonna finish by the end of the school year. And then The Wheel on the School. That's what's coming up. So let me know below if after Charlotte's Web, if I have to pick one so I can finish it before the end of our school year, which one would you pick? This one or that one? Let me know in the comments. Doesn't mean I won't read the other one during the summer, but let me know. So there you have it. This one I was just using as a prop up for all the books, but this is with her language arts program. We're back to master books, and it comes with 101 favorite stories from the Bible. So these are really sweet. It's a little bit young for my daughter because she reads the actual Bible, but it is good reference. She's able to know what we're talking about, and it has great pictures. which, you know, she's in 3rd grade and she still really likes all that stuff. So, but that's not a read aloud necessarily. It's a little bit of a read aloud when we do our language arts. So there you have it. Those are the read alouds that we have read this school year and my thoughts, my reviews on it. And I will probably come back in a few months and give you the reviews on the rest. So thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, share with your friends and family, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.